This is why you should avoid being around jealous friends and co-workers. I have always wanted to work for this company. Dear God, I hope I get this position, because I haven't had a job for over a year now. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello Zoe. How are you? Wow, hi Sandra. I'm surprised to see you here. We haven't met since our days in college. How have you been? Yes, it's indeed been a long time since we met, old friend. I'm doing well. Do you work in this company? Yes, I am the assistant HR manager in this office. What brings you here? I've come here to interview for the assistant lead accountant position. Since you are in the HR department, could you please give me some insight on how I could get the position? I'm sure you have prepared well. Just relax in the interview room. The panel has 6 interviewers, and I'm one of them. So you are in good hands. I'm happy to hear that you are part of the panel. That puts me at ease. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, Sandra. All the best. The final decision is between Martin and Sandra. I really like Sandra, and the management team is happy with her as the final candidate for this position. What do you think? Madam Lena, I feel like Sandra might not be the best for this position. Why do you say that? I'm basing it on our time in campus. Sandra was, well, very rude to the lecturers and students alike when we were in college. I also know her to be very unreliable with her word. I feel that the character she's portraying to you is a false persona, so that she can get the job. I didn't know that you studied with her. However, she doesn't strike me as a rude person. In fact, I see her as a polite and very confident person. But all the same, your opinion matters to me. Let's give Martin the assistant lead accountant position. Then let me consider Sandra for the junior accountant position, so that I can keep an eye on her. Are you sure you want her to work here? Yes, I will just monitor her, to see whether your concerns about her are correct. All right, Madam Lena. Hi Zoe, how is the going? I'm okay, Sandra. What time is this that you are reporting to work? I was here by 7:45 a.m. I had just gone to bid Jeremy goodbye as I got myself a cup of coffee. Look, Sandra. Inasmuch as you are trying to be friendly to everyone, keep in mind that this is a workplace, and you are required to conduct yourself professionally at all times. Therefore, your fiancé, Jeremy, should not be a factor in this office. I hope I'm clear. Yes, very clear, Zoe. I almost forgot. Madam Lena would like to see you in her office right away. All right. Madam Lena, you asked to see me? Well, Sandra, the management is pleased with your work. After some deliberations, we would like to give you a promotion. As you know, Martin left our head office for our coastal office. Therefore his position is open. We have already advertised this vacancy. Would you be willing to internally apply for the position? Oh, yes, Madam Lena. I sure would like to apply for the assistant lead accountant position. Thank you for your consideration. I request you to prepare for the interview in advance. We shall be holding the interview next week on Tuesday. Thank you, I will prepare for it.
Hi Zoe. Have you guys advertised for the vacancy in the accounts office?
Yes, Andy. We have already posted the vacancy. Why do you ask?
Because I've heard that Sandra is being considered for this position.
No, this is news to me. How do you know of this?
Because I have read Madam Lena's notes in the boardroom, during the presentation. They are considering Sandra for a promotion. Your friend is really making a name for herself.
Well, I'm happy for Sandra if the management is indeed considering her for the position.
Okay. I need to get back to work. We shall talk later.
Okay, nice talking to you, Andy. Did I hear correctly? Madam Lena wants to promote this girl to assistant lead accounts position, after only 6 months. This Sandra does not know who she is dealing with. I think I know what I'll do. I have to show how bad she is at her job. And the only person who can help me with this is Zach. Thanks for meeting up with me, Zach.
No problem. So what's the plan?
I need you to help me manipulate Sandra's financial statements, so that it looks as though she's embezzling funds. Then she'll get fired.
Zoe, you never cease to amaze me. This is pure evil. You are lucky that it's me you are working with on this, because I am an IT department. Since she remits funds electronically, we shall install a hacking software on her computer. That software will block any transactions to the bank. So anytime she does bank transfers, it will show that she has remitted the funds to the bank, but it will never register in the bank account statement. It will look like she's the one stealing the funds.
So how will we install it on her computer?
No, it is you who will install it on her computer. I will not get my hands dirty over this. Besides, I will officially be on leave as of tomorrow. However, I will give you a flash disk that will have this hacker software. You will find a way to get the flash disk on her computer and run the software so that it can install on the backend. I'll show you how to do it today.
Oh, perfect. That will do. Are you the one who created this software?
No, I got it from one of my hacker friends. We have used it before, and it worked marvelously.
Bravo, my friend. You are brilliant.
So, what am I getting out of this?
You know that this is not the first time we have made deals together. Neither will it be the last time. Okay, everyone has already left for home. Zach gave me Sandra's password, so I need to do this quickly. So Jeremy dear, here's my new office.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, Sandra. Your office is really big.
I'm just grateful to God for all this.
Well, let me leave you. I have a presentation at our place of work.
I also have a busy day. The company's auditors shall pay me a visit later on today. So I better prepare it before they get here.
Okay then. All the best. I'll pick you up later, after work.
Have a great day, dear.
Oh, hi Zoe. How have you been doing?
Hi, Jeremy. I'm doing well. Have you just dropped Sandra to work?
Yes, I have. But I need to get going. We are having a presentation at our place of work, and I need to be there on time.
Before you leave, Jeremy, I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
All right, I'm all ears.
I don't know how to say this, but I think Sandra is cheating on you.
What? Why do you say that?
Well, since she started working here, she has been flirting with one of our colleagues. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries.
Who is this supposed colleague she's been flirting with?
Oh, Jeremy. I don't know whether I should say. Just keep in mind what I've told you.
I have dated Sandra for over 2 years. I have never had to doubt her of cheating before. So why would she do this to me all of a sudden?
I just thought I should let you know.
I'll see you later, Zoe.
Welcome to my office, Mrs. Green. Let me officially introduce myself. I'm Sandra, your new assistant lead accountant. Yes, Sandra. It's a pleasure meeting you in person. Please, have a seat. Thank you. I pass my colleague, Mr. Michael's apologies. He couldn't make it, because he got another assignment. No problem. Did you get to review my final financial report for the past quarter? Yes, I did. The reason for my visit is because we noticed some inconsistencies with the actual records and projections. I know that you have only been assistant lead for the past 1 month, But we have noticed that the accounts don't tally. Could there have been a mistake? Because I confirmed everything before I sent it to you. Maybe. But according to our audit, there is a deficit of $1 million. Really? That's absurd. There must be some mistake. Please, let's review the report together. I don't know what to say, Sandra. But we have to bring these findings to Madam Lena, your CEO. She thought that she could advance quickly in her career. Never would she have thought that she would be in this position. Let me call her to find out how miserable she is. Oh, it's Zoe. She's finally called me. Hi Zoe, how are you? I'm okay, Sandra. How have you been, dear? I'm devastated. Do you have any news on what might be going on with the investigation? That's the reason why I'm calling you. It's already been 2 weeks since they suspended you, right? Correct. I've heard that the police have now been called to investigate. Really? Since when? They have been called to the office, and are currently speaking with Madam Lena. If I were you, I'd look for a lawyer, and possibly another job. Or maybe, run away and leave the country. This might end up being a police case after all. Oh God, what will I do now? Leaving the country would be the best option. All right. Thanks for letting me know. You are welcome.
I heard part of the conversation. Was that Zoe?
Yes, it was. She called to tell me that management is accusing me of embezzling funds, and it might turn out to be a police case. I don't know what to do anymore.
You know, there's something I find peculiar with Zoe. Is she really your friend?
I've known her from our college days.
Before this whole incident, she once called me aside and she told me that you are cheating on me.
Really? You know I would never cheat on you, Jeremy.
Had I not known your character, I would have probably believed her. I have seen how she looks at you, whenever I drop you at work. She looks at you with spite and envy. I don't know why I suspect there's foul play in this whole case. It's like someone set you up, to get you fired.
I think you were right. I have had over 7 years in accounting, but never have I ever experienced this. Never. Thank you, Madam Chief Officer, for seeing me. No problem, Madam. There has been some foul play with our accounts, and from our recent audit, there is a deficit of $1 million. We have indeed checked our bank statement, and that money seems to be missing. Our assistant lead accountant deals with our funds transfer, but she insists that she has done nothing wrong. We need you to issue a warrant for her arrest immediately.
Who could that be? Good evening, sir. We are looking for Sandra King. What's going on, police officer? We have a warrant for her arrest.
Oh God, please help me. I really need your help. Lord, you said in your word in Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. I really need you right now, God. You know that I did not steal any money. Oh Lord, you know that I did not alter the financial statements to be fraudulent. However, I know that you are my defender and judge. Contend, O Lord, with those that contend with me. Fight against those that fight against me, according to Psalm 35:1. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May the net they hid entangle them. If I have been set up, please reveal these people in broad daylight. Ashame my accusers, O Jehovah. According to Deuteronomy 28:7, It's written that you shall make the enemies who rise up against me be defeated before me. They might come against me in one direction, but flee in 7 ways. O God, arise, and let your enemies be scattered. Let them be disgraced and put to shame. In Psalm 23, 5-6, I decree and declare that you, Lord, shall prepare a table before me, in the presence of my enemies. You shall anoint my head with oil and my cup overflows. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I thank you because you have taken up my case, and that you are fighting for me. I pray in the name of Jesus, Amen. Oh, hello Madam Chief Officer. What can I do for you today? Hello Madam Lena. I have decided to visit your office to give you a report. Okay, please have a seat. We were able to arrest Sandra yesterday evening, after you had left our office. Good. Is she still at the station? She is, but she has the right to be bailed out. However, I kept pondering the whole night about her case. She appears to genuinely be shocked that she is a suspect. You told me yesterday that your internal CCTV cameras have not been functional for about 2 months, is that correct? Correct. We need incriminating evidence to show that she embezzled funds. But something in this case feels off. Have you considered that she might have been set up? I hadn't thought of that until you mentioned it. It's true, she doesn't look like the type of person who would do this. Oh. I have just remembered. All our accounts office workstations are fitted with micro Wi-Fi cameras. We had them fitted, because of how sensitive the accounts office is. I think we also have footage of their webcams on their laptops too. That's great. Can we get footage, specifically from her computer and workstation, for the past 2 months? Yes, sure. I'll arrange for you to get it. Thank you for coming down to the station quickly. We reviewed the footage from Sandra's workstation. And we noticed something strange. Okay, what did you see? More of who did we see? Do you recognize this lady on Sandra's desk? That's Zoe. She's not even in the accounts department. What would she be doing on Sandra's workstation, at night? Exactly. We also compared the date, according to the footage, with when the accounts statement started having faults, and it all happened around the same time. Wow. This is unbelievable. Yes, this was an act of sabotage. Are you Zoe Mullet? Yes, I am. I need you to come with me to the police station. May I ask what I have done wrong? We just need to ask you a few questions. Isn't that you in that video? What were you doing on Sandra's workstation, especially at night? I just happened to be seated on her desk, that's all. Really? The video has captured you installing some software on her computer. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know anything about accounting, so how would I manipulate the statements? Oh Zoe, come on. If I were you, I would look for a lawyer. We have evidence that you tampered with Sandra's records. I have a right to remain silent until my lawyer arrives. We are glad to have you back, Sandra, after what happened. I would like to apologize on behalf of the management. I'm glad to be back, Madam Lena. As you now know, the whole issue was a case of sabotage. Anyone who is caught doing anything of the sort will face the full force of the law. So don't worry. We have also settled with you on matters of defamation, and have compensated you for the same. The assistant lead position is still available. Would you still like to work with us? Thank you, Madam Lena. Yes, I would still like to work for your company. Good. Welcome back. It's never a good idea to be jealous of anyone. Acts of jealousy always end in pain. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.